there, everybody. So here's some quick basics for working with Google Sheets to help process your data that you got probably from a Google form. Here we are in a Google form that I created just recently, and so recently that I haven't even sent it out yet. Right now, I've got 0 responses. But this is something I'll be doing with the grade 7 soon. So I thought I'd use it as an example. When I open it up, it looks like this. This is the editor view of the Google form, and then you go over here to responses, and it's here where you can get the sheet. So you click on that, and then it'll open up. Here's another example, slightly different, of some Google Sheet data that opened up from the responses on Google Forms. So this is quite typical. So here's a few things you can do, right? I already did this. I highlighted all of these for titles of my columns, and I made them bold and I underlined them, and that's kind of helpful. And then I can go over here and I can highlight all of these totals that people gave for rating the product out of 5 on a Likert scale for how fun the product is. I can get an average of this. So these cells here, you can see over here, there's cells C2 to C14. And so it's really easy to get the average. You just go down here and you go equal. Oh my gosh. And look how smart Google Sheets is. It already figured it out that that's what I wanted because it's quite logical. So yes, the average of C2 to C14, just as it shows on the screen. And actually it shows me the answer. It's 3.3846, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's great. I want that. Enter. Bam, done. Very nice. I think I can even quickly show you how to reduce the decimal places. Format, number, and I'll go to number. And oh, there we are. Just by selecting that, format, number, then it automatically converts it to 2 decimal places, which makes it a little bit easier to understand. And then I can do the same thing here, find the average. Actually, let's put a title here, average score, and I'll bold this. And I can do the same thing over here, right? I can equal average. Do I want D2 to D14? Yep, that's exactly what I want. And again, 3.38. Wow, what are the chances? So enter. Yep, that's what I wanted. And again, format, number. In fact, why don't I just do this so that I can highlight all these rows and do the same thing so I don't have to keep doing this over and over. Format, number. Yeah, good. Over here, equal average. Yep, that's what I want. This time it's 3.69. Great. This time over here for the strength of my product, equal average, F2 to F14. Yep, this time it's 3.84. Great, or rounded up to 3.85. This one, equal average, G2 to G14. That's the name of these cells that are highlighted in orange. It's 4.38. And yep, that's what we want. And then one last time for the average, equal average, H2 to H14, 2.30, rounds up to 2.31. Yep, that's what I want. Good. That's good. Now I should point out, I suppose, that all of these running on the left, these are all called rows, just in case you've never worked much with sheets before, or also in Microsoft Excel, it's the same thing. And then all along here, along the top, these are all called columns. Okay, columns and rows. And each little rectangle is called a cell. And you can stretch or you can make smaller each one as you like. You can customize it just by moving your mouse into that tiny little space up there where there's a line between that column and the next one. And right now it looks pretty good. Don't think I need to worry too much about it, but I am going to do this actually. This is kind of a nice feature. I'm going to squish them up a tiny bit, and then I'm going to make that space a little bit bigger because right now some of my title's getting cut off, right? So I'm going to go over here and highlight the titles for these columns, C, D, E, F, G, and H. And I'm going to do format, wrapping, wrap. Okay, format, wrapping, wrap. Bam! Doesn't that look better? Very nice, much nicer. Okay, and I'm going to stop there for this part of the little introductory tutorial.